Hello everyone, welcome back to the 8th episode of LastProtagonist Plays the First Berserker Khazan. So at the end of last night's stream, or more or less throughout yesterday's stream, we had some difficulties with stuttering. Hopefully that's been fixed. I've tried to verify the integrity of the game files and all that. So I'm a little bit skeptical, but maybe it'll end up being better despite everything. So anyway, welcome back in. Yesterday we only went through one side mission and one main story mission because of that little issue. So we finished up fighting Belerion in the Rephalon Mountains, and she's a necromancer, and I haven't talked to anybody after doing that. But I do need to go back into the place to get the last soul stone before I forget. So that's what we'll be doing immediately. So anyway, welcome back in. Captini, how you doing tonight? Oh, we got enough of these.
That dark elf is experimenting with the dead. She hasn't crossed the line yet, but it's troubling.
Right,
now you are strong enough. Tell me, what you require more soul stones to unlock?
So we got a max spear unlock. But that lightning does seem a little bit more vicious, I guess.
We feel 3 magical auras concealing a space in here. Find the source.
Where is the soul stone? I don't need to worry about that one. Don't think it's in here. I thought it was on the steps. I also feel like I checked those pretty well yesterday. Yeah, I'm still missing one. But all the others that I got seem to be like within the teleported places, the extra zones, the realms. Usually these things stand out by glowing a red color. It's partly what it's like with the torches. Oh, it'll let us fight the boss right now? That's awesome. Oops. I didn't really mean it. I'm sorry.
Another of Ozma's assassins? Come, see what happened to all the others.
That's annoying. That's annoying. That's annoying. Well, I haven't stuttered game-wise yet. Can't say so much tongue-wise. I need to buy more vitality stones at this rate. Damn it, I was hoping it was not going to do half my health with that. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone through with it. Hey Stella, nice to see you again. How you doing tonight? Damn it, evil bubble. It's way too slow. I'm gonna lose for sure at this rate. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah. I forgot that my soul lacrimas drop outside of the boss room. Otherwise I could have just thrown on purpose. Where the heck is the soul stone? I got killed by a dude in a hamster ball. What is this? Ape escape? It's a girl in a hamster ball. How's it not over here? Is it back in the pig section after all? Global, you wish it were you? To what? Get killed by a lady in a hamster ball or to kill me? There's a little bit of ambiguity there, and I need to know if I need to take you out of the picture. I guess me saying take you out of the picture could be interpreted in multiple ways. That I either am jealous of competition for the hamster wheel girl, or you are not my arch enemy. Arch enemy? Arch enemy? Arch enemy, isn't it? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through this whole level again. Spy versus spy? Okay. I'm gonna go to the right side first. Because I felt like there was one spot that I hadn't explored here. But I'm pretty sure I did explore it all. Oh wow, he still got hit by that. It's pretty incredible. Let me look. My eyes. Stella says, so what if it's a lady? It's still a dude in a hamster ball? Alright, Kel Mitchell. The reason why I call you Kel Mitchell is because of Good Burger, when Kel just would always sing, I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. Now we're all dudes now. And that's kind of always been a bit of my life motto on the whole dude/dudette problem. Oh, so that staircase is where I came from. Aha! And he was right? Well, he certainly wasn't wrong. Alright, we got him. Alright, now we can go back and talk to everybody after this whole mission was complete. Wish I wasn't so trash at using greatswords, otherwise I'd want to fight Beleriand again. But I am looking forward to the next story mission, because I really like that boss. Scalpel. So this might give us enough to upgrade. No, we still need one more. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Blade Phantom since we're already over here.
Find Ozma. He knows the source of chaos.
Alright, our goals coincide. Yeah, the performance seems a lot better today. Maybe I did just need to shut it off and turn it back on again.
It seems we're partners now. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Deal?
Atlante, the precise.
Khazan, I need your help. Atlante, a spirit I was close to. She's been eaten by the Reaper.
Oh no.
You need to save her, Khazan. That Reaper's hunger is insatiable. It devours everything.
That's not good.
She's a powerful spirit. If you save her, I know she'd be in your debt. But you must move quickly.
Wastus Canyon? So, this lady is such a necromancy nerd. She's even got like a floaty skull in her staff. Which, I mean, how do you get a black skull? Do you have to like tar that or something?
It seems we're partners now. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours.
Speaking of watching your back and Good Burger, I remember the Good Burger movie where like they first meet the villains and whatnot, and the one dude tells Kel Mitchell to watch his butt. So he literally just keeps on spinning around in circles trying to watch his butt. I'm like, man, they brought him down so low.
Experimenting on people just to study magic. It's barbaric, sir. And to think the border conflict was Osmar's doing. And then there's his connection with that dark elf. I'm glad we uncovered the truth, but why did the truth have to be so awful?
Real.
Scalpel was always by my side. I trusted him with my life. It was him who saved me when the Knives Vale captured me. But I'm worried about him. There are rumors that Visar Gate has been swallowed by madness. People killing friend and foe alike. I hope he's okay.
You know, the more I think about it, the more Khazan seems to be like a tribute to 80s hair metal bands, where the more hair metal-y your hair is, like the stronger you are in this universe. I don't know.
Wow, a dark elf. I've never met one before. I'd love to trade with them someday. I wonder what unique goods they might have.
Here, what goods do you have? Old Trooper's Helm is useless. Oh well. Need 5 more jars before we can start doing fun stuff.
Oh, look at that. A new design. Let's take a look.
Got the hallucination cleanse. And the chaos resistance elixir. So I need to make some more vitality spheres, is what I told myself. Crimson Fiend. This definitely has a blasphemous vibe to it, or even like the Abyss ladies in Lords of the Fallen. Cell said dying bones isn't that hard. People have been doing it for beads for forever. Fair enough.
That dark elf. Quite the odd one, dealing with the dead. Probably had her fair share of being shunned too. Something I understand far too well.
Ever hear rumors about a strange sword? They say ordinary folk can't even pick it up. It's supposed to be inside Darion Castle, near Visar.
Alright, so that sounds like a side quest. What was I going to say? It might have been pertaining to dying things. Oh no, I think it was about Oksana. So yeah, the fact that she's kind of an old lady in this kill-or-be-killed world makes me wonder about her power level and stuff, and how cool it could be to see her in action and whatnot. Global says Dying Bones would be a good name for a bead shop. How many bead shops do you know of? I guess I don't know of any. Maybe they exist in places like Amazon now. I remember like being a kid and going to festivals and whatnot, and there being like these random I don't know what to call them, like kiosks where people would sell like a bunch of jewelry and stuff. 101 versus 99. Okay. Wasteless Canyon, Rephalon. Valerian sought my help, explaining that one of her spirits, Atlante, had been devoured by the Reaper. She asked me to deal with it, promising that if I succeeded, Atlante would lend me a hand on my journey. I agreed. So this has a pot and a crystal. So Stella, you know of a bead shop downtown you can walk to where you used to live? You had a bead shop and it's downtown too? Well, I guess that shows how well I know of and or keep track of beads and their shops. But after I talk to Valerian, I'll try to remember the kiosk stories. Trying to be very interesting.
You need to find her. And I also need my research logs. If you see any, please bring them back.
Tell me about Atlante.
Atlante is one of my most trusted spirits. She was legendary. No one stood a chance against her when she had her spear in her hand.
Tell me about the Reaper.
But that Reaper is a different class of opponent. It devours souls without hesitation, with a hunger that is never satisfied.
It's because hesitation is defeat.
It hungered for Atlante's power, and attacked, and devoured her.
Right, so, yeah, I remember going to, like, festivals and stuff, having, like, the random kiosks have kind of, like, a bunch of beads and terrible quality jewelry. Can't see. That tree was in the way. Oh no, I'm gonna die at that rate. Got it, okay. So I think a lot of these things are bad to crash into. I don't remember if these ones explode. They do. Okay. And then we can't stick around some of these trees too long, because they aren't very good, okay? As I just immediately stick next to a bunch of trees for no reason. Yeah, I remember being a little kid and wanting to get like a skull ring from one of the little stands, and my mom not wanting me to. Throwing a fit. Just probably for the best, because it's not like that stuff was high quality anyway. And by high quality, I mean more or less like passing quality. Oh man. I thought I stunned him. I can't see. I got plagued. Man. I suck. I think that one hit me from behind because of his forward momentum. The undead are being trapped in an endless cycle of death. Sucks for them. So Stella, your bead shop is also a crystal shop? See, I would consider that more of a crystal shop than a bead shop. Oh, 5 hits. There we go. And so where you got your little carved skull and a little carved scorpion? Oh, like made out of crystals and stuff? That sounds pretty cool. Captini got a lighter which looks like a hand grenade. It was you were the coolest kid on the block. It's been downhill since then. Relatable. Ah. That was a bad time to heal. Wait, why don't I just reflect these dudes? Oh yeah, that's right, because I don't know the timing. Oh, he must have plagued me. No, 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 I wasn't trying to do that. Whew. Okay. And now we can craft from the Executioner set. Ooh, and another World Energy +1. I almost thought I did that too soon. You've completed bonus with a Renowned Warrior's Shadow. Oh wow, it took me that long to do that? Okay. Oh, I got a skill. Ring of Sealed Fire. Tome of Regression. Alright. What do I even want to put it in? Wait, what is this? Oh, this must be... Okay, never mind. Maybe increase inner fury and whatnot. Yeah. Global said, does the crystal store have like glass orbs on dragon figurines and the knives with badass skulls on them? Probably. You love that stuff? Most of Stella's stuff survived the flooding because it could be washed. Oh, you got flooded out? Was that recently or did that happen a while ago? Sorry to hear that. Fugitive Mage's Scroll. Can it be both a bead and a crystal store? No, it's one thing only. Stella said, one of the gun stores around there also sells crystals. You love being able to get a selenite wand and ammo at the same place is one of the funniest things you've ever seen. He got me. Damn it. Is that fire crackling? I guess. I thought there was like another enemy chasing me. Where Death Lingers. Necromancy Research Journal. The subject of my research is none other than that infamous Reaper. By going through the tomes I managed to sneak out of Ozma's library, I uncovered quite a few stories about that Reaper. Apparently devoured the souls of an entire village along with other ghosts to grow stronger. They say its tomb is somewhere here in Nephalon. The idea that it might be right here is honestly thrilling. She stole him.
We know of this Reaper. Its existence is a threat to the Netherworld. We must stop it.
Hey, Mendacious Cat, nice to see you again. Alright, you called me out. I'll go ahead and hydrate. You did it. This is your fault. This Okay, so Stella, you did not get flooded. It was the store. Oh no, what did I just click? Okay, wasn't paying attention. Wait, do we have enough to level? Yes. Just barely, as a matter of fact. Captini says, do not hydrate, stay ungovernable. Too bad. If anything, if I would have followed what you said, that would have made me even more easily governed. So get wrecked, Captini. Stella, you were saved from the flooding by a hill between yourself and the downtown. But people on your street got a little bit of the rainwater flooding. But that's better than the places that got hit with river water. You know, I saw a clip of a video where this store owner, rather than letting his restaurant or something get flooded with like river water or whatever it was. Oh man, I totally reflected that, or not reflected, countered that. He flooded his restaurant with his own water. Because it was going to be a lot easier to clean up that way. I was like, well, I guess there's a certain kind of sense to that. If you know your shop's going to get flooded anyway. So he like flooded his shop like 3 feet or something like that. And turned off like the electricity and the appliances and crap. I should have dodged. I was trying to avoid all these annoying things. Not the most ideal time, Mr. Jarling. Jarling, darling. Bro. Quit being fast. I didn't see what the Jorling said. Alright, so we got all the soul stones and the jars. Hey guys, I think the Reaper's over here. River flood water is disgusting. Yeah, so that shopkeeper was trying to flood his own restaurant for that reason specifically. It seemed to work. Which, I mean, it's an idea that's crazy enough to work. Wonder what his water bill was for that month. I need more health as well as stamina. Necro Research Journal number 2. I should be able to keep it in check, shouldn't I? Spoiler, she wouldn't. An excerpt from one of Balerian's research records. I think I finally found the tomb of that infamous Reaper. The potions and spells are all set, but I'm feeling a bit uneasy about the summoning circle. Tomorrow, under the full moon, I'll give it a try. I should be able to keep it in check, shouldn't I? No, whatever. Unscathed attack damage. Composed damage increased. Oh. That one's that one. That one's that one. Take decreased stamina damage. Hold on. Oh, right. I should try that sometime. I'm really bad at dealing with the Reaper.
You know us, and still you try to defy us.
That's annoying. That's way too early. Oh my god. So I couldn't reflect that. I don't think that was a timing issue. I just don't know if I can. It wouldn't let me counter that with my skills counter. Oh no. Can you chill, bro? Apparently he cannot. He has no chill. I'm gonna die at this rate because I'm too distracted. Ah. Should just focus on the big guy. No! Focus on that dude. Is he gonna ever stop attacking? Holy crap, bro. And that has AoE, that's cool. That was the wrong button. Okay. That was also the wrong button. I suck. This is the button. What's this Kamehameha? Oh, that one. That was the wrong button to press. Oh, that was the counter move. I could have countered that. Okay. Face him and guard. Oh my god, I wasn't locked on to him. That's why. Just too early. It's too slow. I'm gonna die at this rate.
Our pact is formed. From now, we are one.
Conforming to Karen's command, Blade Phantom accepts a new soul.
You saved Atlante. Thank you.
The Reaper. Did you summon it?
Yes, that was my fault. I was summoning new spirits as research. I didn't summon that Reaper intentionally.
That's not what your research notes said.
It was far stronger than anything I had ever summoned. I tried to contain it, but I wasn't strong enough. And in the end, Atlante was devoured. Don't look at me like that. You deemed her worthy enough of a contract, did you not?
Sweet. Okay, so we got another spirit, although this one isn't super useful for our build, I don't think. And because that was a side mission, we're not going to get like a bunch of extra dialogue. Unless it auto gives us dialogue at the end of this. Yep, okay. So Atlante, the precise gives us the ranged attack damage increase. Gaining 0.5 spirit on defeating an enemy with a javelin is pretty decent because I think you can get like another 0.5 from something else. So it's essentially like a free javelin. So this could be more powerful like later on. I just didn't really mess with it too much. Okay. Let's check out our memoirs again. I should have leveled up. And I definitely feel like I'm pretty good on vitality for now, so I might start pumping up strength again, or willpower or something. Whatever also scales the Greatsword. Global, you spent some time learning how modern action game sound effects are made. You notice how like every second of the game has some type of rumbling, very low frequency bubbling sound. Yeah. Also, Foley artists are something that are like really fascinating to me. Just the process of making sounds to represent other sounds is super cool.
That dark elf is a... Now you are strong enough to unlock. Tell me, what do you desire to get? You require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
I think a lot of people tend to overlook just how impactful sound design is in a video game. Alright, so everything else is complete. We'll go into Corruptor's Fortress in Visar Gate. Visar Gate. After receiving word from Tristan, I made my way to Visar. Scalpa is more than capable of handling the situation, but a sense of unease gnaws at me. I dread the thought of losing more of my loyal soldiers. I can only hope that it turns out for the better. As you guys may guess, it don't turn out for the better. Think about the sound design in this game compared to the Demon Souls remake and even a lot of BG3 sounds. Could you elaborate on what you mean by that specifically? So Visar was once home to a military state with a sturdy gate standing at its entrance. Leading Visar was General Scalpel, who fought alongside Khazan in the Hismar conquest. However, after Khazan was exiled for treason, General Scalpel's fiery red hair, which once proudly fluttered in Visar, vanished from sight. That's right, guys, he's Radagon. So this is another pretty big level. So yeah, I guess a lot of the story levels are pretty damn big.
Something's wrong. The gate should only be closed during time of war. And see? Where are all the guards? This feels wrong. Scalpel would never have willingly let this happen.
Meow Laser says this game's got nothing like the Raphael song. That's true. Oh man, I saw a clip a while back of apparently... I'm trying to remember which voice actor it was.
Please be safe.
Oh yeah, I think it was Asterian's voice actor was playing in the game, and he got into a scene with Raphael, and during that scene, the voice actor for Raphael called him. And he was in character. So I think that's kind of an incredible moment. So it's definitely really nice when voice actors, or pretty much anybody that like actively worked on a game in any capacity, enjoys it for themselves and allows others to join in on the enjoyment, I guess. It's infectious. So Golbo, you're saying the sounds that sound like your stomach growling? The magic sound effects from Demon Souls has a lot of that? Same with the Hogwarts Legacy? Okay. I know what you're talking about, the rumbly sound. We could show it off here. Oh, that's not it. I mean, it's kind of there, but you guys might not hear that so well. That's a rumbling sound. Lantimos' diarrhea! Diarrhea! Is there another way in here? Or out of here? This is where we came in. Okay, so this is the quote-unquote intended way to go. Hey Chadwick, nice to see you again. The whole game's sound design is very squishy and wet. A lot of splashy, slopping noises. Flip, flop. Hey Corey, nice to see you as well. You said something about Sen's Fortress, but you took it back. I saw it. Global, you saw a video of a guy making that sound by crushing up a sheet of paper and processing the hell out of it? Oh, this is why you're commenting Sen's Fortress? I forgot that this is in this level. Maybe because I'm used to Sen's Fortress to a degree, but this level did not give me that kind of difficulty. There was one time where I fell for like a really stupid reason, but I don't exactly remember what it was. I was just trying to break open his posture so I could get the visceral, but apparently I failed. Not worth. Maybe one day I'll learn taking 60% of my damage to get 10% of it back is not worth that trade. One day. Ah, yes, the homage to Sen's Fortress. Fiddle with envelopes long enough, even crinkles become bubbles. It's very cool stuff. This is a pretty cool level overall, I think. Here I go talking crap, cursing myself with the streamer curse. I was like, his back's toward me. Go, go, go. No, no, no. They're called Foley artists for a reason. They are. I think Path of Exile 2 also has really, really good sound design. But I think as far as games go, my favorite is still Bloodborne, which I'm sure comes as a big old surprise to you guys. Ah. He's too far away. Every sword swing ends with a splash. No, you. So I think this is where the dude was on the other side with the bow. Yep. Yeah, I should probably look around to see if we have soul crystals in spots that I can shoot. Anyway. Looking. This is where we meet Big Hat Logan. Meet me! Meet me! Ah. I think this room just had an annoying enemy, but there really wasn't a lot to it. Global said the scream that Ludwig does right before the almost undodgeable rush move is so insane. You can't imagine what recording that was like. Chadwick asks, what sort of machinery is running these pendulums? It's, evil, chaotic machinery, obviously. He's blue dabba-dee dabba-die. Oh, he still got me. Oh, man. Ah, it's too slow. No! Good thing I always forget about that. Very, very good indeed. Ooh, a drowned witch top. You wonder what the guys from I+65 are doing right now? Hey, okay, sweet. We get one of the pieces to upgrade Maximilian the Impenetrable. So I lied. It's very worth coming to this spot after all. So yeah, the next opportunity I get to go to one of the save spots, I'll go ahead and equip Maximilian. So my stamina recovery will worsen, but that's probably going to be offset by parrying, essentially. Can't run too fast, meow. Sweet. Alright, oh, that worked out even better than I hoped. I always felt like I should have been able to throw a spear up here to like break the chain and make that fall and not swing again. But that doesn't work that way, I don't believe. So I think this is a shortcut ladder to the room that we couldn't get to before. Stella, sometimes you think about the girl who plays Ashley in the Resident Evil 4 remake, saying they had to re-record her screaming to tone it down, because apparently it was freaking people out. That's awesome. I know, like, screaming is one of the worst things that voice actors have to do, but I've certainly not heard voice actors being too good at that aspect of the job. It's usually like they have to keep recording because it's not good enough. Oh lord, he angry. Oh, man, that did a lot of damage, huh? You know what else does a lot of damage? My mom! It's a regular show reference. I know my audience tends to be a little bit older to possibly know that show, but it's pretty good. It's kind of like Rocko's Modern Life, but even more abstract isn't the right word. Out there. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm playing. Sully, you never make it in horror. You legit can't scream. Just yell really loudly. Tragic because you always wanted to get shot with the fake blood cannon. Chadwick says, sorry? Fake blood cannon? Question mark. Meow Laser, you used to try to get the monotone autistic kid to scream Mortal Kombat. That comment reminded me of the video with the dude attempting to do... Oh man, I can't remember the song title. So I'm not going to imitate it, never mind. The story... There is no story. There is no story in Bossing Say. It's a gate. We can't open it from this side. What about this one? Nope. Looks like we're stuck unless we go through here. No, 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 no. I wasn't trying to do that. Oh yeah, Maximilian. Maxie. My friend. Stella says, when a character gets hit with blood splatter, there's a guy off to the side with a little device to spray it. Oh, okay, so I see what you're saying. You wanted to be able to get shot with that device and scream like you're in a horror film. Right, so now that we've awoken Maximilian, we'll restore 150 stamina upon performing a brink guard. And our guard stamina doesn't deplete as easily anymore. So you've had fake blood on you before, but not in a fun way like that? Why would you have fake blood on yourself, but not in a fun way? Oh man, how come I didn't get to counter? Oh yeah, I forgot. He's an evil dude. He's a pyromancer. It was dyed chocolate syrup and the smell never came out of that shirt? Yuck. Soul Cleaver Dual Wield. Okay. Keen Blade. Chadwick said you could be a bystander in something like Final Destination where you're simply sprayed with Viscera. Aren't they making another Final Destination? Not for Smash Brothers either. No cool drop-offs there. I hear the jar. Whew, I'm glad that my second swing didn't make me follow him. All right. Meow, you think there's things that are worse than smelling like chocolate? Prove it. Say psych right now. I don't know. Stamp tapestry. Maybe I do want to come down here now. I remember this place being kind of annoying. No, I have to come back from the top side. Chadwick, you come from a family of dry cleaners. There's a solvent for that. Definitely have a lot of respect for dry cleaners. You know, they say the great general is with a dark elf in a cave. I wonder what they were up to. He's spreading rumors. So they are remaking or making a new Final Destination? Stella, you can't wait for the new Rube Goldberg Machinations of Death? You might be shocked at how much human saliva gets used. Ah, I didn't need to know that. That looks like a trap over there. I must attack that dude. So I really could be attacking the non-hostile combatants, or I guess the non-combatants, technically speaking, to keep regaining health and stuff. But I mean, look at them; they're begging. They're not about that life. Was this why this place is annoying, or is that the place that I came from? Oh, that's a mage. Mage be gone. Okay. That blood effect was kind of cool, though. Oh, that's a bad guy. I'm surprised that didn't hurt me. I know I accidentally fell here once. Maybe that's why I thought it was annoying. Hey Mao, how's it going? Today is a bad day. Are you guys losing your meme war? Is that why? You just had headache and stress. Stress because you're losing your meme war? Oh no, he empowered his grimoire. Oh no! Don't jump off. Good thing I didn't. I almost died right there for nothing. Damn it. Double damn it. He almost got me. What's up, buddy? The hitboxes are too good in this game sometimes. You guys are winning. You even made Portugal and Spain have a power out. That doesn't sound good. China's saying saliva has an incredible enzyme. Lots of protein stains get attacked with spit before other stuff gets tried. You kind of go up a level by level chemical intensity to tackle a stain. Often spit does the job. That makes sense. It's still gross until you clean it. Bonk. Don't remember if any of these collapse. Stable soul tear stone? Or should it be tear stone? That's tear, because lacrima. Chadwick asks, is that you guys? It seems like Spain is just partying right now. Stella said, it's a new Final Destination. I almost said Fast and Furious. Really had to slow down there. You think it might be Tony Todd's last appearance to be released too, which is kind of weird to think about, at least for movies. There might be voice work in there somewhere. Chadwick says, Tony Todd sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I saw maybe the first or second Final Destinations, but I don't really remember them super well. Like, I remember a couple parts of them, but as I've said before, I'm not really into the horror genre because it's boring. Get out of here. Well, that was a weird double sound effect. That happened to me my first time playing too. It would definitely suck to get got by that guy though. Come all this way. Executioner's Gauntlet. Candyman. Okay. Cappuccini, you've never seen any of the Final Destinations? They're kind of like a bit of a cultural legacy at this point. Well, I guess that's not true because too many young kids don't know about it anymore. I saw like a meme a couple weeks ago where somebody felt old as hell for making a Final Destination reference and their younger coworker had no idea what they were talking about. Stella said, horror isn't boring. Everyone goes see Sinners while it's still in theaters. Has one of the greatest scenes in film ever. Well, here's the thing, Stella. I kind of hate theaters to begin with, so no. No. So I might start leveling up proficiency because it gives us a little bit more health with everything. Stamina damage increase is good as well. Dodge stamina cost decrease? Maybe I should. Or maybe I should just ignore it all and continue pumping strength for the weight bonuses. Oh, vitality is also strength. Or weight bonuses as well. Man, vitality is just so good though. Because you still get attack damage with it as well. Maybe I'll just keep pumping that after all. I want to do more damage, but I feel like 2 points is a little bit negligible when I could get 37 increased vitality with that as well, plus a bunch of resistances. Lame. Stella, if you lived anywhere near an IMAX, you would have seen it there. Oh, you're a pretty big horror fan in general, aren't you, Stella? You seem like one of those goth girls who likes Castlevania and buys crystal skulls and scorpions. Yeah, so this place definitely reminds me of Demon Souls in spots. Attack. Ah, man, I didn't even know it would be able to hit me like that. Sage. Chaddock, you'll take your Stella's word for it, but you're not one for horror. You like a good monster flick, but most horror doesn't make you very happy. Meow, you have a new appreciation for horror after watching the horror movie channel on mute in the background. They're pretty great at visual storytelling. That's an interesting way to think about it. Yeah, I guess I like more psychological horror than traditional horror or slasher films to a degree. Attack. But sometimes there's a really big delay that I don't understand. It's coming to get me. And they just about got me. Twice. Can't open from this side. And I think I'm safe here for whatever reason. And then we bait out the dudes over there. No, it stops attacking? Okay. Oh yeah, this guy. How did he, oh, he didn't miss. I screwed that up. I could have played that a lot better. Mao says psychological horror is your thing. But you're not a horror guy? Just not a fan of mindless killing? Eli Roth is not up Chadwick's alley. Meow, your PS5 switches to TV when it goes into rest. You usually leave it on anime or the horror channel. Also, bad horror movies have always been fun. So I've talked about this before, but not super recently. But the types of horror movies that I tend to enjoy are like Stephen King's It, because it's more psychological in its composition, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, which does ironically tend to be a little bit slashy in some of its presentation. But the dream stuff is really cool because it tends to be a bit more trippy than a lot of other movies. That would have been the word that I should have used to describe regular show. It's like a way trippier Rocco's Modern Life. I'm scared of mannequins being stuck through small windows. I didn't say scared. I just said that I enjoy those more. Did anyone watch The Demeter? Great movie. Until the last literal 2 minutes. Can't say that I have. Regular show if like Seinfeld was explicitly supernatural. Not enough Larry David in regular show for that comparison. I forgot. I thought there were two. I couldn't remember. This is a really bad spot to be. Oh no. I'm just that good, baby. Easy. Definitely does help to have a little bit of foreknowledge of this area, to not get blasted by this ballista and have to worry about your positioning. Chadwick, you said regular show struck you as a Beavis and Butthead alike. It kind of is, but you know, Beavis and Butthead is just really, really dumb and really not that good most of the time. Yeah, I said it. But regular show is actually pretty damn decent. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I haven't watched all of it, but I liked a lot of the episodes that I've seen. Definitely, if anything, I would compare like regular show to a lot of the old greats from the 90s. Like early SpongeBob, Rocko's Modern Life. With the way that it sets up and pays off some of its stories and whatnot. He wasn't supposed to do that. He cheated. Wow, he's got long range. Remember, don't dodge back. He's cheating. I should have waited to be able to charge up further. Regular show is bonkers. So you're saying regular show is kind of about nothing? It was more character focused as you go to like them over the seasons? There was also a surprising amount of character growth in regular show. I thought it was going to be more Seinfeld-like in that regard, where there's no hugging, no lessons learned, or whatever the saying was. Meow Lays, you like Stephen King Sleepwalkers? I haven't seen Sleepwalkers or Tommyknockers. The funny thing is, I kind of rewatched. I mean, I did rewatch The Langoliers the other day when I was organizing files on my computer for Elden Ring bullcrap. By organizing files, I really just mean like labeling a lot of stuff that I said that I should have been labeling for ages now. I wish that would stand spike these guys a little bit more. Stagger them. I need to be more consistent about what I say. Ryan Coogler had to do a bunch of work to get what made? Every movie he's made has made money. Like, dude literally made a movie that made $1 billion. The studios are dumb. I don't understand how filmmakers after a certain point can't just like get into it themselves. There's probably like a bunch of corporate bullcrap or union slash actors guild bullcrap that they have to work through, where it's really hard to produce one's own movie. Well, I guess there are independent directors, so that can't be completely true. Maybe they'll just get like blacklisted by big studios if they piss people off enough. Ah. Oh, he's plaguing me. Wow, that sucks. That's not good. Get this plague off me. Oh well. I like ducked under that. No, plague, plague! Fudge. I was trying to end it, so I hurried, and I got punished. Oh well, at least we unlocked the shortcuts. Why? How did it target the dude behind me? Oh well. That was way too early. Oh no, I just lost my lacrima. James and the Giant Peach is kind of a horror movie? Okay, if you say so. I really enjoyed that movie. Like, I don't know, like, this might come across as being a bit of a hot take, but in a lot of ways, I think James and the Giant Peach is kind of bad, but I just kind of find myself enjoying it despite that. Or maybe James and the Giant Peach is actually good. But I'll die on the hill that A Nightmare Before Christmas is boring as hell, and I don't like it. Oh, so Sinners is what Ryan Coogler made. Okay. Part of the answer is racism? Captini likes Enter the Void from Gaspar Knows. Globa said James and the Giant Peach is mad scary. Is it? Movies don't need to be good to be enjoyed. You're not wrong. I think there's like always one part of James and the Giant Peach I'm just like, I wish this part would be over already. And then it never is, so I get disappointed. Oh, he did a lot of damage actually. Shadok said, haven't we had a bad movies we lock on like conversation in this room before? I don't think we've ever phrased it quite that way, but maybe we have. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've probably brought up bad movies that we enjoy, but maybe not quite so much in as dedicated a style. I was trying to read chat, you jerk. If you're a kid, James and the Giant Peach is wild. I do think the intro to the Spider Girl is a little bit scary, I guess. And maybe like the possibility of falling into the ocean. But I can't really remember too much else in that movie that's kind of scary though. Global, when you were 6, that rhino was terrifying. Oh my goodness, Mendacious said Pee-wee's Big Adventure was directed by Tim Burton, and you can really tell sometimes. That reminded me, I saw a thumbnail for a Pee-wee Herman movie the other day after the stream, and I didn't like check it out or anything. Maybe one day I'll learn how to reflect these guys. Nope, that was way too early. I'm gonna get plagued. I couldn't tell if I cleansed my plague and then that was bad to jump backwards. And then I saw that I had half the bar filled already. So I got touched by him twice, which is, you know, super cool. Wait, do this. Knock him off. That's not how you knock him off. He's gonna kill me. Again. Why does he have so much stamina? Or not stamina, but poise. Get out of here. Oh, he was an elite enemy? That explains more. Okay. I guess it was a little bit more blue, but it didn't seem excessively blue compared to the stage, I guess. So, that was rough. I think this area was kind of annoying. Trying to get to the next save spot, and then I'll go back. Oh no! He's one of the tanky ones. That's scary. Sweet. The Pee-wee biopic? Isn't it pronounced like biopic? I don't know. I always thought it was biopic, but I saw somebody say biopic. I think it was Ken Jennings in Jeopardy. I was like, what? It's pronounced biopic? I was like, that can't be right. Don't we have the shortcut right here? Well, yes. Ooh, I almost walked off. I would have lived. Use it, you jerk. Large Marge used to scare the crap out of you. I do think Large Marge is universally recognized as the scariest part of that movie. And it's kind of funny because Large Marge feels so quintessentially Tim Burton-esque. Stella, if you've never failed to turn a profit on a movie you've made, and one of those movies is a Marvel movie that made $1 billion, and still had to do work to get a movie made, the reasons you're having trouble get pretty easy to narrow down? Maybe. I'm certainly not a studio exec to know the ins and outs of that, but I would like it if you're wrong. I like how you guys are going off on Pee-wee Herman quotes. Secret word of the day. The funny thing is, a long while back, I thought about... I guess it wasn't like that long a while back, but when I was like making the bingo card, I thought of potentially having a secret word of the day, Pee Wee or Herman style. He's seen me! Maybe if I ever do that podcast idea, but like seriously. Uh-oh, I'm out of stamps. She's out of stamps. We can make this work. I'll have like a secret word of the day, and that way if a guest ever says it, I'll just like freak out for no reason. And they'd be like, what the hell is he talking about? Stella, you remember very random parts of that movie? Well, it is a very random movie. We can say that much. I thought there was a big dude over here. Maybe that's in another mission. Nope. It was too early. Oh, but it still blocked him. Okay. Well, if I needed to beat him without taking damage, I just screwed that up. Prophecy 1. I came across the rumored prophecy in the Royal Archives. It tells of a song echoing through the Emperor's Grand Hall, praising the two wolves who brought down the Berserk Dragon. And that's a roll of parchment filled with Ozma's handwriting. We picked up Lantimos' diary, and I forgot. Curse this bloody gate, I just want to get out. Lantimos' messy diary. Double X month, day 12. Upon returning to Rebellion, Scalpel immediately sealed all the gates. He gave orders to eliminate any outsiders and locked himself in his office. No one has seen him since. All I can hear from behind the doors are strange moans and murmurs. Day 13. The soldiers inside and outside the gates have descended into madness, tearing each other apart. The bodies are piling up everywhere. Stepping through the blood-soaked streets feels like my own flesh is starting to rot. I've pounded on Scalpel's door over and over, but there's no answer. Curse this bloody gate. I just want to get out. Bro, apparently I've been getting skill points and not even realizing it. Alright, so it looks like I've more or less exhausted a lot of the utility of the Great Sword class? What is this? Oh yeah, I still never used Ghost Arm Block. Other than that one time I was trying to farm it with the Bulbino thing. Interesting. I don't know. So 3 of 5. Podcast with Ratatosker and Honored Madman. Doesn't Ratatosker already have his own podcast? Oh yeah, and somebody had mentioned Kung Pao Enter the Fist earlier. That's another great movie. Ratatosker has the Yggdrasil podcast. Alright, so now that we've opened the gates, we can go through the gates. Imagine that. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. Thought there was something crazy like that that happened. Did he just... Oh, no. I was like, did he just fall off the bridge? It almost got me. Now we just need a gigantic wyvern to breathe fire down the bridge. Yeah, this level, more than any of the others, reminds me of a lot of, what's the castle in Demon Souls called? Can't believe I'm blanking on it. Anyway, of that castle, that's like this place. He's angry. Stella said, what's a movie you only remember one thing from? Yours is, I threw that stuff before I walked into the room in Black Dynamite. Oh man, I guess I would say in Black Dynamite, it's not really a quote or anything. It's the scene where, they're like in a bar. I guess I remember two things in Black Dynamite. They're like in a bar and two of the dudes are like fighting and one's very obviously supposed to like fake slap the other actor, but he does it for real, and then the actor's like, the look on his face is like, this mother, and then like the next cut it's a completely different actor. So it's like the implication is that they replaced him because of the real smack, even though it's all obviously staged. And then the other part I think is like they had a completely different stunt woman or stunt man for like an old lady grandma. Black Dynamite's a hilarious movie. Like, I didn't know this, but like a lot of people don't know about blaxploitation films. So they didn't understand what Black Dynamite was even satirizing, which makes me pretty sad. Wow, he baited me. Oh my goodness, that range. Oh yeah, so this dude has actually killed me on a different level because he knocked me over a gap. I went flying. I didn't realize it was this thing that can do it. So that caught me off guard. I need to not sit like a banana. Like Gideon. Stella said the 70s were certainly a time the Hays Code was over and everyone went wild with it. Oh! Okay, I actually have another quote for a movie for Stella. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. But it's definitely a blaxploitation film. Damn it. It's like Kung Fu Leroy or something like that. The damn Leroy Jenkins is mind screwing me right now. Let me look it up. Kung Fu Leroy? The Last Dragon? No. Maybe it is called The Last Dragon. So anyway, there's this scene where like this dude's karate kung fu school gets like attacked, and then they like beat off the attackers, phrasing, and after that, like a bunch of the kids are like, you know, celebrating the martial prowess of their sensei, and then he's like, all right, let's go get McDonald's, and then some kid's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get French fries. It's just such a random movie and like such a goofy movie. Bruce Leroy. Yes. Uh-oh. Why is that guy tanky too? Should have tried to parry that. Oh. Oh, that was the wrong button. I thought I extended the attack, but I did not. Last Dragon is a real movie. It's a bit cheesy, but it's an honest flick. Yeah, it says The Last Dragon's one of your favorites. They were hyping that up. Oh, the barge track? I don't remember what that means. So we have one more soul crystal to get. I think I might have skipped it if it's not over here. No, I think we actually have it. Oh, there's a ballista. It's coming to get me. I didn't expect it to be able to hit me like that. No, we got two spear dudes. Those jerks. You saw Taggin the other night, and it's the genesis of a bunch of MF Doom tracks from the MM Food album. Fun surprise. Is Taggin the one movie where pretty much everybody and their mother's brother sampled it? I'm sorry, civilian dude. He was in the wrong spot. I'm out of stamina. Perhaps. Okay. I know Fantastic Planet is another movie that got sampled a lot. Well, so much for that deft parry that I was counting on. It heard me. His code's over. Cops are bad. Interracial relationships are okay. Bad guys don't have to definitively lose. Sex and nudity for everyone. The 70s was definitely a wild time. Oh, he got me. Alright, enough reflect baiting. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Stupid spear dudes. my weakness. Multiple enemies. In a few years, we'll see movies where ICE agents are getting blasted. Bro, if they start entering people's homes unannounced like ICEs want to do, probably won't be seeing movies as much as you'll be seeing videos of that happening in the near future. Oh, you're saying in the style of Wolfenstein? Damn, I tried to block. Damn. That move still messes me up. I didn't get to charge that up as much as I was hoping. I should have known what was happening. He's gonna do it twice. Can you chill? I'm terrible. Meow says DeBarge was dope. Worked with DJ Quick. That would explain why I had no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh yeah, these dudes don't have shields. Why am I so scared? You can't hit me when I'm that close. Can't turn these. Anyway, if we get this dude out of the plague ground, it'll be good. Plague ground? Playground. Shmonley. Shmonley. I was trying to look where my fire cleansers were. Uh oh. Oh my goodness. Why do I not follow my own advice about dodging backwards? Subject 207 grows more violent as it approaches death. Actually, I don't think I've seen that tooltip before. I never picked this dude up.
Open the gate! It's madness out here! They're tearing each other apart!
Wait, what? Where did that dude come from? Stella says you can't believably tell her that random dudes with a desire to attack someone aren't going to take advantage of this at some point. Oh, the ice stuff? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a travesty. Part of the reason why due process is important. Like, if somebody can try to roll up on anybody and kidnap them in broad daylight without identifying themselves as law enforcement officials, that is a problem. Can't see. He's gonna do it again. No, I'm stuck. Damn it. He's got no shield, which means he has no stability. I got a skill points, and I noticed that this time. Recover spirit with a successful counterattack. It's whatever. I think I'll do less damage while reflecting. I'm a little bit surprised I haven't taken that earlier. Just how I felt about it the last time I noticed it. I don't entirely know how the damage multiplier works. Screw it. Chaddock said no due processes for some people means no due process for any person, as in anyone could be black bagged because there's no recourse. Technically, that's already been a thing ever since the Patriot Act was enacted. Because as long as you were labeled a terrorist, they could do whatever they wanted, effectively. C to block. I should probably heal at this point. Get our stamina back. Oh, no. Stop that. That's what I get. That's what I get. I forgot again. One day I'll remember. Maybe. Is it not in this one? I thought the last little crystal was in one of these things. Dragon scale set. We're seeing the very thing happen spectacularly right now. What do they call it?
Always protected us. But where is he now?
Dramatic rendition, something like that? I don't think I've heard anything quite like what you're describing. Nothing back there. No cool elevator secrets in this stage. Vampire gates.
I'm going to die here defending this crappy gate.
Hey, we found your diary, bro.
General Khazan? Shit. Is that really you? Aren't you supposed to be dead? What are you, a ghost? You remember me, yeah? Lantimos, Squire to Commander Scalpel. Good work getting here too late. There's plague inside the gate and all these madmen on the loose.
This dude looks salty as hell for a mere squire. I want to hear about Scalpel.
Commander Scalpel? Ever since he came back from Rebellion, he's been holed up in his study. Won't come out to deal with this situation no matter how much I beg him.
He won't listen to me, but I bet he'd listen to the high and mighty General Khazan, who once killed a dragon or something.
Don't bloody touch the corpses, not unless you want to catch that body rot disease.
Here, take this, it cures the rot. So now, you owe me, and you're going to get me out of here, yeah?
Princess Alina has been in and out of here a couple of times. There were rumors about the two of them having a fling. People talk crap about them being made for each other, but there was definitely something else going on. Those two were up to something.
Okay. My controller's dead. Come on, Lee. There we go. I think our last soul crystal should have been somewhere on this bridge. No, we got one there, didn't we? Is it on the top? Oh well. Let me do a quick pass through again. I was gonna say, it's gonna suck if that dude's there, but he's there. Old diary. Bow and Greatsword. Should have gone through there way earlier in the level, I think. That jerk's over there. No, I did go through here and we had the crystal there. We got that. Oh man, so where's the last crystal? I don't think it's the Sen's Fort. Unless it's somewhere up in the sky, like I thought. Yeah, and Sen's Fortress seemed so long ago. Alright, so I might just kill Scalpel and then like look up a guide, because I don't remember where it is off the top of my head. Some of the issue is, like, now I'm remembering Soulstone locations in other missions, which makes it a little bit more difficult to remember where they all were. Stella says playing Doom on your T80 in Calc or math class. Didn't we talk about that recently too? Oh, I remember now. It's in here. Like, Visar's disc fragment, so we get another key to the temple. Found Spencer. You destroyed all the soul stones in this location. Sweet. Okay. Let's check out that other key item that we picked up. Old diary. Once again, I found myself slaughtering my enemies today. A torn and tattered diary. Month 10. Day 2. Once again, I found myself slaughtering my enemies today. General Khazan insists I grant them swift and merciful deaths, but with every swing of my blade, I'm consumed by an overwhelming euphoria. I fight to resist, but the scent of blood, it's intoxicating. His demand that I deny myself even that small pleasure feels unnecessarily cruel. After everything that happened in Rebellion, I'm starting to break. It's getting harder to hold myself together. Month X, Day 16. A forbidden coffin has long sat in the basement of my office. Ever since the purple light took hold of me, I've been seeing the bloody demon that lies inside. He whispers that he'll grant me euphoria if I give him blood in return. Lately, corpses have been piling up in my office. The air is thick with the scent of blood. Oh, demon of the coffin, who's the real demon now? Oh, that one doesn't have a training thing? Okay. I don't really care about those guys. We talked about some of the wacky stuff people got Doom running on because of the magnificent coding used to build it. Yeah, that's what it was. I think Global was talking about looking at the code for it, and then we talked about how it was played on a potato or something. Alright, here we go. One of my favorite boss fights. He's got a coffin! This is Trigun, y'all. My time is off. Way too early. Way too early. I shouldn't stand in front of that. I like how I forgot how to fight this dude. I should have gotten hit for that, I think. There we go. I'm out of stamina. Uh-oh, that's not good. Thought I did that way too early again. Oh, he got me on the wide sweep. Way too early. Okay. I don't know if the Greatsword's going to be quick enough to knock him off the coffin then. That might be a little bit problematic for me. Tell this guy to go back to whichever Castlevania game he crawled out of. That's why he's so awesome. Yeah, so you guys had Doom Run on the Bacteria, that's right. You guys personally, of course. This is way closer to Gungrave. He reminds you of the Berserker Lancelot from one of the Fate series. Stella asks, what kind of Castlevania enemy looks like that? You know, the one. I don't know. That's my fault. There we go. Did I jump over it? I did not. That's not good. I did. I did. What about early game Bloodborne? That seems a little more fitting. Nah, that sword though. Nah, this dude's too tall and lanky, and uses the greatsword, whereas like the two Marion dudes didn't use armor and swords. That's too early. Okay. That's my chance. There we go. That's not good. What a jerk. Didn't really have enough stamina to capitalize off that. Oh, I was way too slow with my parry right there. Got too soon. I didn't need to do that. Oh no, I didn't finish it. Get out of here! Alright. Wait a second! I don't remember how to do that. Oh. No, please! Fudge. I remembered. I usually reflected that first attack. No! Chadwick said, anyone watch or play Gungrave? This guy does remind you of Brandon, shambling revenant swinging a coffin, only fewer guns and desperado moves. I've not played Gungrave. Someone would, you know, where someone else would fight with a coffin? Soul Eater. True. Unironically. Chadwick, you've never seen Soul Eater? So it's been around, you just never looked into it. Soul Eater is pretty cool. I got to deal with the dog. The ending for the anime is not very good, unfortunately. The manga continued because it has the luxury to, whereas the anime kind of had to end early because it caught up to the manga. And so I'd almost recommend checking out the manga instead. Although there are obviously good parts of the anime when it follows the story of the original. But honestly, it was really just like the very ending of the anime which really upset me. Just because of how lame it was. It wasn't the worst, it just kind of felt trite. And then the same mangaka is responsible for, what is it called? Fire Force? I don't know if that's good or not. I only learned about it like in the last year or so. Stella says, warning for some unnecessary fan service though. In Soul Eater, yes, that is very true. It was also very annoying in Soul Eater. I don't remember how much there was. I thought like one of the earlier episodes stood out to me for the fan service that was unnecessary. But I don't remember too much after that. So I need to go faster. Oh, you broke my guard already? Such is the nature of anime, sadly. Not all anime are like that, but way too damn many are. That's not good. Reach that. I dodged too early on the second one a lot. Don't need to plague resist. Maybe one day I'll get good. Prequels can be real dangerous to character perceptions. I'm missing some of the context there. I'm out of stamina, or not stamina, but spirit rather. Too early? I don't think I could. I don't think I have the stamina. That's not good. I thought he was doing the other attack. Damn it. Some people were not surprised about or not happy about the surprise prequelness for Fire Force, I'm guessing. That's the move I needed to reflect. Damn it. Okay. Well, it's good to know that it's literally the one move that's destroying me. Alright, so blood splatter equals reflect. I couldn't tell if initially he was just doing that because of the phase transition and if it was cosmetic. No, so the blood spiral equals all in. One of the characters are the same? Okay. Shadow said, that's not who I knew this person to be, or that negates their arc seems to be a typical response for prequels. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, none of the characters are the same. Okay. It's way too early. I'm gonna get punished for that one. Gotta wait for the second one. Be careful. Damn it. Not this! Can you not break that with a greatsword? Maybe it's because I don't do enough hits. So what I would do with the dual wield is I would just charge stab it, and then it would do like a bunch of hits where he would just fall off. And it was kind of free. So I don't want to actually have to learn how to dodge his attacks and counter and weave between them. So I'll just need to stay aggressive and prevent him from doing that attack at all. Man, my parry timing sucks. I did that way too early. Second jump, grab. Nope. I was always really bad at dealing with that attack. So I just have to keep light attacking that. Okay. Damn it, too slow. Too early. Alright, so 4 hits. It's pretty rough. I'm out of stamina. This is gonna suck. Watch out for the follow-up. Aha! Successfully delayed. Clutch. Oh, it didn't work. So I need to, you know, not get got immediately. That'd be great. Oh, that's the move. I got plagued. Okay, that's not good. I think I got plagued right then. Okay. But we can do that. I know I've used all of Scalpel's extra, or not Scalpel, Latios and Latios's plague cleansers. Back to where I started. I thought I did that a little bit too early. How are we now, little girl? It's too early. Way too early. No. We got too greedy. Damn it. Can't see. Oh, so you can definitely spam the special moves without stamina. That's kind of good to know. Damn it, he like delayed that somehow. Caught me off guard. Damn it. I thought he was jumping on it again. Damn. Bro, I totally blocked that. There goes the advantage I had. What's he doing? I got plagued. It's the wrong stuff. Okay. I don't know why my thing got switched away from the plague cleanser. I must have fat fingered the D-pad. That sucks. Wasn't trying to press the lantern in the midst of that fight. Oh, and it looks like it never went off. Okay. I guess I got hit. He's crawling out of the hole like the chick from The Ring out of the well. Sadako. Still too early. Way too early again. Wrong move. No! Too slow. I'm trying something out. I'm failing. Oh no. reflect bait. Oh no, I got stuck on the door, so I couldn't move past the hitbox. Alright, here we go. There we go, reflected it finally. He's gonna jump. I was out of stamina. Heal. Thank goodness. I whiffed. I thought I got rid of the plague. Whew. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I screwed up my input because I don't use it enough. I was trying to use my phantom form to give me like a little bit of extra tankiness for the time being. Stupid Xbox layout. I saw the X. I was like, is that the right button? I don't think it is. It's certainly not. I need to press square. Man, could have had that one. That one wasn't too bad. Unbutton. Early. Oh, I didn't realize he was so low on stamina. Maybe one day I'll learn how to reflect that one properly. That's what it gets. Just by spamming the Greatsword R1, I wasn't able to knock him off the stupid coffin because they don't come out as fast as the dodge R1s. So like that one I was already dodging. Too early. Thought I delayed appropriately. Finally. Here we go. Oh, that was really bad, but it counted. Should have not been holding that. I don't know what that does. Oh, this move. Oh no, I got plagued. Damn it! I couldn't move. Oh man. Bro, the plague being able to just kind of randomly stun you is really bad. It might be when you run out of stamina, I think. I don't know. Damn, I've already used 21 of these. 22. Damn it, too slow. Did that way too early. Heal to be on the safe side. That's not good. Too early. Whew. Here we go. It's too early. Get out of the thing. Too late. Get rid of the plague. I don't know what this does. Damn it! I blew it. My timing was off. Man, we could have finished him. Alright, let me hydrate. The sad thing is I'm struggling this much when I already know like a lot of the timings for his moves. Just have to be way more patient in the second phase and pick my shots. But I mean, the fact that I got to the second phase with 5 in the chamber last round is really good. Damn it. I tried to delay that. I should probably dodge left. Oh no. Okay. Go. No! I was already locked into that other attack. Okay, that didn't do a lot of damage. May as well heal. Wow, I'm pretty much dead. Because the plague? That was really unfortunate. Alright, I'll just be more patient with the phase transition so I can try to reflect the blood spiral thing so he doesn't go into that long combo attack. The funny thing is, the second phase really isn't that bad when you do take it slow because he's kind of got like a ticking health meter. It's kind of like the opposite of an enraged timer. Oh, damn it. No, I didn't get to finish it. Starting to get the timing down on that one a little bit better, at least. Ult. Damn. Too slow. No. Okay. Well, he's really screwing me up now. Damn. Wrong one. Too early. Heal. Heal. Oof. Thought I did that too late, or too early rather. Okay, there we go. There we go. No! Got it.
You know what must be done.
Scalpel, do not try to resist me. Traitor! I know what you did to General Khazan. You don't. You have no idea how much I care for him. Care? Sending him into exile? Is that your idea of caring for him? You will understand better when you embrace my new reality.
Some real Thanos vibes there.
It to his will, controlling it.
His name. Tell me, Phantom.
Ozma. It was him all along. Rejoice. Our missions are now the same. That's better. So, we're now mortal.
We find this Master of Chaos.
Yeah, so now we actually did it. We get the real mission accomplished. So thanks for the GG Mad Laser. Mendacious Cat La La Lacrima. So the scalpel set's extremely good for the dual wield because it increases your swift attack damage and spirit accumulation a lot. But when the enemy is exhausted and you attack them, you gain 2% of your health, which is pretty damn effective if you can reliably break enemies' posture. So a way that that works together is when you have the 5th set bonus, you get to deal a lot more increased stamina damage. And then the last technique, Gale Doom, is really good because that allows you to gain a new kind of weapon form. And wait, can we show this off here? How did that work? This consumes spirit to enter a temporary state of doom and become stronger. It changes your swift attack, so you can attack super quickly and kind of keep enemies chained if you've staggered them a little bit. Wait, that's not what I need. I really need to upgrade my weapon. It's fallen behind on its levels. What else do we get? Bloodthirsty Fiend's leggings.
Commander Scalpel. A good man. Or so we thought. It was messing about with that princess that did it. Ever since he met her in Rebellion, everything changed. I overheard them talking sometimes, and they were definitely plotting something.
Alright, we'll go back to the crevice now. So, okay, folks, that's pretty good time to stop. A little bit over, but pretty close to the designated ending time, which we've been going over quite a bit, playing through Khazan, just to get a little bit of progress, because it's a pretty long game despite everything. So, as always, I'd like to thank you for joining, whether you're chatting or lurking. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll catch you again on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.